We here, baby. What's good, baby? I'm about to look up a fight real quick. Roberto Duran versus Roberto Benitez. Roberto Duran versus Wilfredo Benitez. Oh, there we go. No, that's the highlights. Damn, I need to hold on. Oh, there we go. I want to see that. I'm about to watch that Duran and Wilfredo Benitez fight. I need to see that, what that's looking like. You feel me? What's up with Hard Body, blood? Thank you, fam. What's good? Thank me for what? Let me get my mic. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? 1, 2. I'm old school rocking that cap today. Y'all see how I got it up there. Don't ever trip. I'm about to watch Roberto Duran and Wilfredo Benitez just to get some work in. What's good? We just letting them get in here right now. I'm just getting y'all warmed up. Just getting you warmed up. Listening to a little music. I got the different beat on today. I like this one. It got that right there, that little part. Hit that like button. Most definitely. Do that. You gotta do it. It's only right that you hit that like button. You know what I mean? We about to get a bars and hook. You about to get a bars and hooks in here today. Bars and hooks. Turn them notifications on. My bad, blood. Hey, YouTube, turn them notifications on, bro. What, some Gojis?
Yeah, I was just trying to tell Nora to turn her up.
They don't even taste that bad, though.
They're a little sour. They got a little tang.
I like that tang. Let me get one. You ain't have them all sweaty in your palm, did you? No weird shit.
No, man.
You good?
Man. Yeah.
Roberto Duran and Roberto Benitez. I was watching a little bit of highlights the other day.
I don't think I've seen it.
I ain't neither. And Roberto Duran's gonna go his guts pretty hard. Hey man, where y'all at? Let's give him one. No, I don't think Wilfredo Benitez really been chipped up. He was a champion at 16. Bro.
I know.
He was super cocky with it. He was super confident. Look at him. Wilfredo Benitez, you gotta remember, if you fighting grown men, murking them out at 16, bro, you're gonna be confident.
You don't care nothing about no man.
Man, you wouldn't care about him when you was a teenager.
Man. Who?
Shout out to my man D&Z TV, my man Derek D-Dub. We just watching. We just a light bars and hooks. We just getting some work today. That's what we be doing. Shout out to Rebel, man. Look, get these Rebels, bro. These Rebels be fire for real. You get a little. If you put in my code, you get some little something off of them things. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? These niggas think I'm playing with them, saying. Merc won't even, saying. Hey, blood.
Wait till this work get back kicking.
Man, I'm in shape. I need some work, blood. I'm in dumb shape. What's good with y'all? What's good with my man James Jackson, who always up for a good discussion? They were trying to argue me, saying that Anthony Joshua's record was better than Deontay Wilder's. His resume. I said, there's no way.
He ain't got enough fights. I was watching something the other day, and these dudes were saying Cats wasn't getting no title fights today. It was like they had like 40 fights. I said, man, you know how relaxed my spirit got? That shit calmed me down. I said, hey, let's work, baby.
You know how relaxed my spirit got. Hit him with it.
Let's work, baby.
Let's work, baby.
You feel me? 10 toes down. I said, damn, yeah.
Dog.
I couldn't even be mad at nothing.
40 racks before you.
You got 42
And
before you even touch a title shot.
That's crazy. Not only with black fighters, my G.
No.
We know some of them was put out there because they was more dangerous than others, but that's the thing. Like them, they was going 15 blood, so you wasn't taking 15 4-rounders. You took 1 or 2 4-rounders. You up to 6.
Man.
Then you up to 8 immediately. 8 was like 4-rounders.
And then not only that, these dudes was working all week, fighting on the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
It was later when cats started full-time fighting.
For real.
Everybody had a job.
Remember, Sugar Ray Leonard wasn't even about to get no work that it wasn't paying. You need to scoot it closer. You can always scoot it back so they can get a good view of what we got going on in the back. You know what I mean? Listen, it only gets better. Everything is. Let me turn the
Crawford or Aaron.
I'm gonna go with Bud, man. He too big for Aaron. I'm gonna keep it 100 at all times. Bud is big for real, bro. And he can crack.
He said Joe Louis didn't get one until he signed half his purse away. Damn.
That's deep. Hey,
he got
point for you.
Gun.
That's a real bar. This channel was about bars.
Hagler didn't get one. Yeah, it was another dude. I was watching something about the 20s. I think his name was Les Darcy.
Yeah, I think I heard it.
There was a couple other people, man. They wasn't getting no shots.
Ooh, they working.
Until they late.
See, Roberto will box with you if you gonna box. But if he don't like you, blood, he ain't like Leonard. Leonard got too much swag in there. Didn't nobody really like Leonard. That was a good thing. Damn, he slick. Fredo is slick. But he barely moving. Ooh. Hold him with a right.
He had to hold him for a second. Let me get my bearings back. Oh, go to them guts then. David Benavidez versus Charlo.
David Benavidez. For real. I like Charlo too. But David Benavidez, man, he big, bro. He gonna end up being a heavyweight. And he's like probably in not even a couple years. In my time when he get to like his 30s, he gonna be a heavyweight. That's a big young boy right there. He just big, man. I need to see how Charlo look against but no, because David Benavidez at 168, blood. Charlo at 160. Even though that's only one weight class away.
Holyfield or Joe Louis?
That's a good fight. I'm going with Holyfield, though, because he can box and get some inside work. That'll be a good, because Joe Louis ain't a big heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go with Holyfield.
I don't know. Holyfield is one of my favorites.
I'm going to go with Holyfield over Joe.
Bomber was turning stuff over.
No, not the Browns bomber. They said Joe Frazier. Didn't they?
Joe Louis.
Joe Louis? Oh shit. No, Joe Louis. Joe Louis. Joe Louis.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking they said Joe Frazier.
Joe
Louis. I gotta go with Joe, bro. I don't know though. That'll be some good ass work.
It'll be some work with Joe Louis.
Joe Louis,
young Joe Louis.
He be punching, bro. He kind of remind me of Dre a little bit.
And he be sitting like this with his on his.
And they both, I mean, they got decent defense, but they not known as moving their head.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he must be hard to hit for real. Because the way Roberto Duran just not coming in is like, damn, I can't really hit dude for real.
Yeah, he know where to be at.
Yeah, like he having a hard time hitting him.
Look, he mad off him hitting him in the clinch. Look.
Ooh, he's slippy.
He can't get.
Look, I hold me.
He can't get nothing.
Look, he choosing to be on the ropes.
Come get this work, boy. You see how they be getting low like that? See, that's one thing I ain't have. I'm taking that.
Yeah,
I've been watching it. A lot of they be right there. Instead of bagging up, they just get around your shoulder area.
Yeah,
come in here, boy, like they ready to grapple or something. They be right there.
You gotta get bend your knees, blood. That's the third dimension.
Like that was the difference when they was fighting in them 20s. That's why fights looked like they was grappling most of the time, because wasn't nobody retreating.
You ain't got to, blood, if you just really know your craft and know how to move. It's a fight. Like, holding is involved, manipulating arms, move, pushing head down, hitting, all that.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
With that people who don't know nothing about boxing call dirty fighting.
Yeah.
That's part of the sport. It's a fight, bro. A scrap. What's good with King Ted?
His head is literally buried in his shoulder like this.
Yeah,
like,
so you can't get a clean shot.
He putting it on Duran's shoulder so he can't get nothing. Ooh,
that was good slips. Good slips. He tried to double up.
Stop playing with me.
This is gonna be a good scrap because they both gotta work with Wilfredo Benitez and Duran.
They're getting some work too.
They working. They doing a lot of moves.
Excuse me.
Gotta watch different styles so you can learn, man. Wilfredo Benitez ain't even one of my favorite styles to watch, but I know he good, so I gotta watch and see how he did what he did to make it work. Because I might see somebody who fight like somebody he fought, and then I start moving like him in certain spots, and that's gonna disrupt. You know what I mean? Because some of these fighters fought all styles, so and when they beat them, they style will disrupt the style that they beat. So you gotta find out what they do. It could be the way they hold their hands, the way they moving, the way they feint, the way they throwing their jab. It could be anything. Gotta be looking for that.
Ooh.
Good. He went up under his guts. Roberto Duran is one of the craziest dudes. They is working.
He got hit with a hard right too.
He went up under his guts. Roberto Duran goes to guts. Y'all gotta turn this fight on. What round is this, bud?
I didn't even see the ring card, girls. So I was looking down. Man. It's about the second or third. And they ain't even.
They in there working for real. Roberto Duran really trying to work his way on the inside. Wilfredo was real tricky though, and he looked like he pretty strong too. Cause Roberto just ain't trying to come in reckless. He trying to work his way in by jabbing and feinting, and not trying to get countered. They going to each other's guts though. Fredo Benitez got a crafty style. He be calm. Fredo be calm in there. He real calm, dog. And he really only move his head when you throw punches at him. He moving, but it ain't like he really slipping. He only slip when the punch comes.
Yeah, he ain't doing no excess moving at all.
Somebody who do that, you gotta jab them to their chest. See, that's why I'll be different. Soon as you doing that, I'ma jab you to your chest. I got something for you, trick. You wanna be slick? That you can't slip that chest. You can't. You know I'm gonna fake to your head and boom, start jamming into your chest. Boom, jamming into your sternum every time until you slow down. It's still a shot. I'm gonna do it. It's still a free. It's a shot. I'm going to your guts. Actually, I'm going to your chest where your heart at. That's a bar right there. Y'all don't know nothing about them that heart shot in boxing. My dad taught me that. That heart shot. That's what I'm saying. You gotta know, like when somebody slipping in, man. All right, you doing that? I'm about to go to your chest with the jab. Boom, hitting them right here. Oh, all up in here, and not right in their stomach, but right here. Boom, right on their diaphragm, man. They gonna slow down. Ooh, they trying to go to guts. Roberto Duran don't mind a good exchange. Battle rifle, blood, chill. You know nothing. I'm just playing, blood. And my shot is that chest shot. I done hit some people in their chest before. Shout out to my man Steve Nelson. I hit him in his chest. We got some work one time when I went to his chest and he skipped the next sparring day. Y'all know Steve Nelson for Top Rank. That's my man. Went to his chest. I'll tell you another thing they know how to do too. They know how to tie up on the inside effectively. Oh,
he tripled up on it.
Yeah, he pulled his head straight out. You can't be pulling your head up in a pocket. We try to check hook him back.
But I'm gonna need something. I got like a knot in my hamstring. I might need that. With that little ham massager you got at.
That what?
That little drill you got.
I saw this up under here somewhere. Grab that joint.
Hamstring tight.
Grab that joint. It's up under there somewhere. I hope it's charged though, because I think I broke the charger to it. Hey, y'all got to look at this Roberto and Wilfredo Benitez. It's the 4th round. They boxing too. Wilfredo ain't really throw that many punches. He got a hit.
Who said Mosley beat?
No, he said he tired of people saying that or something.
No,
but no, he definitely doesn't.
Cut that out.
Benitez know how to stay busy. That was a good. Benitez is very good at slipping in the inside. I felt like if he bend his knees a little more, he can do a little more. Like right there, I feel like he should get a little bit lower. Oh, that was a good slip side to side. See right there, Roberto's head is down a little bit up under, and then in the fourth round, Roberto's head be low. He is. If he step in when he triple it up, he'll bust his head. Oh, check hook. Should have check hooked and spent out. Well, aggressive fighters coming to get you, man. You got to check hook and spin out. Hit the like button. (2001) Hopkins or 2020 Canelo? 2020 Canelo at middleweight beat 2001 Hopkins.
You're stupid.
Because Hopkins, what he gonna try to do? Is he gonna try to box him?
Hopkins beat and chopped that boy up.
Not the middleweight Canelo. He too strong. No, bro.
Man, cut it out. Cut it out.
You know how I would say yes if I would have seen Hopkins beat James Toney. Then I would have said yeah, but he ain't want to work with James Toney. So I know he knew that James Toney's skill set was too much. And Canelo has the same defensive prowess as James Toney. He could slip, move, catch. He could do all of it. So I don't think he will be able to want to see. Listen, I love Bernard. He's a good fighter.
Hey, I ain't even a real Bernard fan like that.
But he can't fuck with Canelo.
I don't think he was just whooping.
Remember, they had a common opponent. His name was Kovalev. He got in there and got whooped against, but Kovalev whooped Bernard and sat him down at light heavyweight. Facts.
So what?
And then Canelo went from middleweight to light heavyweight and fought him. So that makes it an even match because they both fought at light heavyweight. That means, hey, I'm just saying, bro. No, I'm just saying. Canelo is more skilled. Canelo is more skilled than B Hop. Because off the fact that he went from middleweight to light heavyweight, and when Bernard Hopkins was at light heavyweight, when they both was, he couldn't beat Kovalev. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because a man went from middleweight to light heavy, bro. He 5'8" at the most. You can cut it out all you want, but he did. That's a fact. And when Bernard was at light heavyweight, he got smoked by Kovalev. Smoked. He got smoked by Kovalev. It don't matter, young or old. That's not an excuse on this channel. It's up to you to get your skills right.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we can't. Nigga, we said I was wrong the other day about Tito and Errol Spence. But at the end of the day, it's still a 50-50 fight because Errol was an Olympian, so you would give him the edge over Tito. But Tito used to be, he whooped an Olympian. So you got it. That's what I'm saying. I was like, my bad. I would have to lean toward Errol. But when I said that, you talking about a 50-50 fight, Errol and Tito Trinidad is a true 50-50 fight.
Somebody just dropped one on you. Can Canelo be the prime Tarver?
At what weight?
Light heavy. Nah.
I need to see who did Tarver fight at light heavy. I don't know, because Tarver ain't really fought nobody, man. He ain't look good. And Bernard older than him. And he be at like cruiser, so and he got caught on the juice. Yeah, Canelo will stop him because he don't keep his weight down. He got caught. Tarver got caught on the juice.
Canelo got caught on the juice.
He got caught on the diuretic, the combuterol, but it was the juice. He got caught cheating. But that was to keep his weight down. This Tarver was trying to get smoked. Now, that's a good fight. Canelo and Glenn Johnson, if that was you, I don't know, bro. That's a hard fight. Hopkins beat a prime Tarver jumped from middleweight and beat him. But he didn't beat Kovalev though. Canelo don't have a prime. That's why I'm making a comparison, because they have a common opponent. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You just gotta think about what I'm saying or what I said. They have a common opponent. Ooh. Good body shot.
He went upside his head, then came down to his guts. He did both in one segment.
Hey, bro, you need to chill today. You tripping. You tripping, bud.
He did both.
Tarver did.
And Floyd.
Hearns and Floyd. We'll wait.
Hearns.
147, I'm going with Hearns. Bivol does not beat Canelo. I know you think he can, but he can't, bruh. I watched the way Bivol box. All he do is hop in and out. Bivol don't really be placing no punches.
Give him a lot of problems. It's a 12-round fight for sure.
It is, but he ain't gonna be. Bivol ain't got no defense, blood. If I watch one fight of Bivol, I'm gonna see one thing he do wrong. I'm gonna say no. Canelo gonna see that, bro, and then that's gonna be the reason why he gets stopped or beat up or lose, bro. If Bivol was good, he'd be making money like Canelo for real. Bivol is okay, bro. I seen him fight. He don't impress me. He don't do nothing special. Roberto need to quit coming in, fainting, and then holding. Get your work off. You're not even punching. Ooh. He just trying to go to his guts.
What happened? I was he is not fooling around.
Hearns versus Paul Williams. Hearns. At middleweight, I'm going with Hearns. He hit too hard, and Paul Williams gonna be trying to jab with him and do all that. He gonna get caught. It's Hearns throw combinations.
They said Rigo one of the most skilled fighters in the game, and he don't get paid.
Yeah. Hey, that's up to Rigo. It just costs more than just skill. Skill keep you in the game, though. So now that I say it, he don't get paid top dollar up front, but he's able to make money on a longer end because he lasting. Is that the truth? So once you was excited, you did make some millions, but I'm still boxing when you done. Hey, I'm just saying. Bernard Hopkins. Niggas made a lot of money. Bernard Hopkins fought till he was 50, so who made the money for real? That's facts. That's facts, blood.
93 Bo, 2010 Vlad.
Bo was an Olympian. And I think Bo was an Olympian.
When they was too, though?
Yeah, they was gold, but Bo come from that era, bro. And Bo was big. Big Daddy Bo whooped him.
Yeah, I was around Bo.
Bo is huge.
And he still got his...
But Big Daddy Bo had defense combination. Yeah, he definitely was cracking, bro. His name was Big Daddy Bo. And he was one of them New York Negroes.
Man, I'm hungry.
Man, there's plenty of food in there. You got all type of salsas and hummuses. Yeah, Bo won the silver. Pause, definitely. Pause. Oh, shit. Excuse my language. You got caught with a hook by Roberto Duran. Luis Ortiz. Ray Mercer was good, though, but Luis Ortiz is pretty big. And you got skill. He a Cuban, bro. They know how to box for real. Mosley versus the Prince Nassim. don't know. That's a good fight, blood. Joe Breezy, that's a good one. Chris Bird versus David Haye. Damn, that's a good fight, bro. Cause David Haye got some real skill. I don't know. David Haye getting injured too much. I'm going with Chris Bird. David Haye be getting injured, bro. Man, they ain't here working. Prince and Shane didn't really fight at the same weight. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, Luis Ortiz is pretty big, bro, and he can box too. And he be cracking, so that's going to be hard for Ray Mercer. Ray Mercer was good. He was just a short heavyweight. Young George Foreman versus old George Foreman. Old George Foreman. Old George Foreman had used craftiness to win, not just strength. And young athleticism. Where we at? Hey, blood. You said Ortiz doesn't know how to fight inside, like either like most Cubans don't fight on the inside. James Jackson, they don't really have inside work, bro. I don't think I think you messed up on that. Luis Ortiz is one of the only ones that got inside work. Remember, that's how he caught Deontay Wilder with a check hook on the inside. Hurting bad. Your young George to beat any heavyweight. Who should Charlo fight at 168? Anybody. Anybody. He be cracking. That Cuban be cracking. He got some work. He got inside work. He got work. Oh, it didn't look like you read that. Ortiz do got inside work though. Ortiz be on there working, blood, on the inside for real. Yeah, he lost when he was young. He lost to Ali though. He lost to Ali. I think he was undefeated. He lost to Ali. Then he came back and won the heavyweight title at like 48 or something like that. He lost when he was old too, so it don't matter. He still would have been the best. He would have been one of the best heavyweights, bro. George Foreman was a legit 6'4". One of the hardest punchers ever, bro. And he had a sense of defense. Yeah, like George Foreman, bro. He could be in any heavyweight era. Because he was that size. He like 6'4", bro. You ever watch George Foreman's highlight working out tapes on YouTube? Look, just go to George Foreman training, bro. He used to be pulling trucks and cars and, bro, he was otherworldly strong, bro. He would have been stopping these heavyweights. Yeah, bro. Jackson, he will have all the belts, bro. Niggas don't know how to tricks like George Foreman. Oh, we try to sneak in with a lead hook. No, George Foreman ain't goofy, my G. Nothing goofy about that man. That man will knock your lights out. George Foreman was crazy strong. Where we at with them bars today? That last video, I hit y'all with some real bars when y'all start. I ain't mean to hit y'all with them bars like that. I had to bring the pop filter out. When I get too serious with the bars, then I gotta hit you with the filter because I don't want y'all to get some of that, type of light that I'm spitting. I don't want you to be too enlightened and then your skin, you know what I mean? So if I'm getting crazy with the bars, then I'm gonna hit you with the pop filter. You know what I mean? When y'all got to talking about that, when on that last one they was talking about that diet and what's wrong with some fighters, and I told you they diet, and then I explained how the diet makes you faster, how your diet can make you faster. That was it. Your diet can make you faster in mind, in spirit, and in physical, and with mental. And here mental is spiritual. So in spiritual and in physical, you can be faster off your diet. And it's a scientific fact. George Foreman wouldn't have lost to Sonny Liston. He was way bigger. And you can't stand in front of George Foreman. George Foreman was a gold medalist in the Olympics. Holmes, that would have been a good fight. Charles, I don't think he would have lost against Lennox Lewis. Lost against Ali, but Lennox Lewis, I don't think he would have beat Lennox Lewis, dog. He fought in Lennox Lewis era, damn near. Yeah, he is. I can say yeah, but no. Holmes had work, bro. He was Ali's sparring partner for a long time. He had real work. I just still think, man, Canelo, man. I give Canelo the nod over B Hop at 160. Just for the simple fact he a smaller 175, 168 pounder. And do y'all realize Canelo was only like 5'8" and a half, 5? He ain't no 5'9". He was shorter than Floyd when they fought. That's facts. I remember man, y'all done with the questions? I done tapped y'all. Bars is back. I done tapped y'all. Y'all done? Yeah, some people just get hit with some shots. Yeah, man, where y'all at then? He could chase. Listen, man. Charlo could chase Canelo up to 168. You just can't get work with Canelo. You gotta fight somebody before you even get to Canelo. He gotta fight somebody. He go to 68. He gonna have to fight Danny Jacobs at 68 before he can get some work with Canelo. You just can't get in there with Canelo. It don't work like that. Keep telling y'all, just don't. Danny Jacobs is in there with Canelo. That mean he get paid different. You just can't get in there like that. It doesn't work like that. It don't be working like that, brethren. Give me a little class today. Southern boxers. I don't know. It just depends. Feel like it. I mean, all the Southern boxers. Well, I don't know. Terry Norris was from the South, and he used to be pretty sweet in there. All right. James Collins had a question. I'm about to bar him up. James Collins said, Troy, I like your commentary, but there is one thing that I disagree with, which is your placement of Canelo. How can Canelo be the best when he isn't fighting the best in their prime? The reason why is because it don't matter if you in your prime or not. It's up to you to stay good. I can't help because you weak. I'm sorry, I can't help that. You got to stay good. Bernard Hopkins fought until he was 50. So that really ain't no excuse. It's up to you to stay good. Fighters used to fight in their 40s all the time back in the day. It's been done on numerous occasions. A million fighters did it. And when you learn how to scrap, then you will be in your prime longer. You could hang on longer. You got to know what you're doing. These fighters can't fight. And if Canelo wasn't good as he was, he wouldn't have beat a light heavyweight at 160 and being a short middleweight. He's short, bruh. Dwight Muhammad Kwik was short like Canelo and fought at cruiserweight and light heavy. Like, you got to be good to fight that weight because them dudes is tall. They like 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3". Like, it's light heavyweight, bruh. They be big. Like Roy Jones, Virgil Hill. Like, them dudes was huge. Canelo went and bought Kovalev. Remember, Kovalev, even though he got stopped by Dre and Alvarez, he still dropped Dre. Shout out to my man Dre. And he came back and beat Alvarez. And he stopped Yard. And Yard is big, bro. Pause. Like, that's why. He fought Golovkin. He was the best fighter in the division, and he fought Danny Jacobs. He fought the 2 top middleweights. And it was questionable with Golovkin. He ran it back and smoked him, and he played with Danny Jacobs. So how could you say that? Them was the 2 best middleweights in the division. Hold on, what? Somebody say something. He fought Cotto too. Like, it don't. He was one of the best in the division. He had a belt. He was a real light heavyweight champion. So you can't really say that. He was one of the best in the division. He was the real light heavyweight champ. Why do he need to fight Charlo and them? They not even that sweet like that yet. Like, Charlo and them need, and Andre and them need to fight each other, bruh. Or they need to come up to light heavyweight and be trying to get work with Yard or a Kovalev or somebody like that. That's what y'all really don't get in your mind. Like, them middleweights ain't really going up to fight like heavyweights, bruh. Like, yeah, like Charlo got to fight Caleb Plant or somebody. Like, that's gonna get him a fight with Canelo, bro. Canelo is the highest paid by far. So to get to fight Canelo, you got to get in there with somebody, bro. Canelo fought Golovkin when everybody didn't want to fight Golovkin. So everybody claimed. He got a draw. He came back. He smoked him. To the point that nobody wants to see a third fight. Come on, bro. They said Golovkin was the top middleweight. Then they said, oh, he got to fight Danny Jacobs. It's going to be hard because of this and that. He played with my man Danny. Pause. That's a fact. He was slipping. Playing. Like, come on, bro. Stop playing with me. This Troy. Hey, bro, it's me. It's me. If y'all forgot, this me. Come on, man. It's me, bro. Don't do that. It's me. Like, and then Floyd got in there and played with him. Pause. Who deserves a Canelo fight? I want to see one of them. If he has super middleweight, I would say Callum Smith. You know what I mean? Somebody, a real go-liver who, like, really be in shape, working. You know what I mean? I don't want to see, like, nobody who don't be in shape, bro. These fighters don't be in shape for real. Demetrius Andre, he deserve a fight with Canelo. But he need to fight like a Golovkin or somebody first. But they don't want to fight Demetrius. All right, you gotta understand. I told y'all first Demetrius Andre to give him problems until I seen Canelo start going up in weight for fighting guys that Demetrius Andre ain't thinking about fighting. Like, Demetrius Andre ain't thinking about fighting Kovalev. Even if Kovalev is shot. If he's shot, then why Demetrius Andre and Charlo and them not saying, let me go just get the title real quick? Jarrell Miller, I mean, he got caught on the juice, bro. And I don't mean this in no maliciousness at all. You know, we keeps it 100 positive. We talking facts about boxing. If it happened, we gonna mention it. He got caught on the juice. He don't take his craft serious. Sit. Sit. Danny Garcia. Kell Brook, I don't think can make 47 no more unless he go vegan. If he go vegan, he'll be right back down to 47. Stronger. Kell Brook got to learn how to move his head though a little bit. He be too stiff. Yeah. Plant said no because it's not a good fight for him right now. And Smith priced himself out because he know he ain't gonna beat him, but it's gonna be a hard fight and he want to get compensated so he could just chill after that. It's gonna listen, when you get in there with Canelo, bro, it's gonna be punishment. How you gonna price yourself out with Canelo and he get paid more than you? Callum Smith, I'm saying Callum Smith is a tough fight, but he don't put the butts in the seats. I'm just saying I think he should fight because that's a truly tough fight. Callum Smith is long, rangy, got a jab, he fundamental. Like, that'll be a hard fight. And it's not that I don't think Caleb would be a hard fight. It's just that he gonna be trying to box all day. Listen, we watched Canelo and Floyd the other day. You cannot box Canelo all day. You got to be right there in front of Canelo. Floyd was right there, slipping him, turning. Like, that's what I'm saying. Unless you could do that, as of right now, you ain't gonna be able to beat Canelo if you trying to box. Because that's not how Floyd beat him, by boxing and moving. He stood right there and was catching and slipping. Crawford and Manny. Bud beat Manny. All what Manny be trying to do, he'll get stopped against Bud quick. You don't want to be going toe to toe with Bud. Bud be punching, bro. And he throws shorter combinations. And you got to remember, he could fight left-handed. So he going to turn left-handed. And Manny Pacquiao going to come in behind that small. He's short. He going to come in behind the double jab. And Bud going to hit him with a left hand right over his jab. Come underneath. Knock him straight out. With a 2-5. Like, bang, bang. Because they left-handed. So he going to be jabbing. Manny Pacquiao going to run in behind the double jab. And Bud going to. He tall, bud. He gonna be so big. He's gonna go boom, boom, or boom, boom. Fight over with. It's gonna be a 2-3 or a 2-5. Over with. To the head. The best person it can be right now is Better Be. The best person, got the best chance. Better Be. If you got the size, the boxing, he's strong. Better Be. He at 175. It's gonna be hard for any of these 168s. David Benavidez is good, but he's young. Canelo been at the top level for a long time. When you get it, see, I gotta explain something to y'all real quick. Let me slow y'all down. Let me get a drink real quick. I gotta slow y'all down because y'all just don't get it. I'm gonna have to explain it. All right, listen to what I'm saying. Being at the top level going against Canelo is not about all skills. You got to remember, some of these fighters never had $30 million in their bank account. Do you know how hard it is to train with $30 million in your bank account and you going in the gym going hard every day? Like, forget just waking up and training. You got to remember, some of these people don't be having no guap. So they working to get it. And when they get it, then you see who the real champions is. Because the money is never the reason why they was trying to box. That's what y'all don't understand. Like, Canelo is in the gym and he's crazy guapped up. Like, a lot of these fighters, once they get guap, they blowing up in weight. They not the same no more. That's the difference. Some of these fighters haven't had that type of money in their account and still be able to go to the gym every single day and train the same hardest. Think about what I'm saying. Like, you would think it's just easy to do, but you know how easy it is not to train when you got money like that? When you don't have no money, you got to train all day. You trying to get to the bag. Because you know if you don't train, your chances of even getting the bag is nothing. So once you already got it, though, you like, no, that's not how greats think. And that's what y'all keep thinking, how this fighter gonna do. Hey, listen, bro. These fighters don't make the same type of money because they haven't proved what they can do. When you prove what you can do, you get that top dollar, bro. The top paid boxers get that money for a reason. They just not getting paid like that for no reason. Like, once you start getting work for real, bro, you start getting paid for real. You start putting you on TV for real. That's because you really stopping people. You really looking good in there. You putting on performances. Wait a minute. James Collins said that statement you made wasn't true. Ward, Charlo, Laura, and Boo Boo all wanted to fight Triple G before the Canelo fight. First of all, don't ever put Andre Ward in none of that because Andre Ward is one of the greatest fighters of all time. He is an automatic GOAT, bruh. So he can't even be in that same type of group. We all know Triple G didn't want to fight Dre. Don't even put him in there, bruh. You can't even put him nowhere near none of them, bruh. Ward is with Andre Ward is with Floyd in them Ali's in them, bruh. That's Andre Ward, bruh. He ain't lost since he was 12 or something. He won a gold medal and never lost in the pros. Went from undisputed, I think, at light, super middle and light heavy, bruh. He had all the belts. And when nobody thought he could beat Kovalev, he smoked him twice. That was your first mistake. Second, all them fighters wanted Triple G. But Triple G was the best at middleweight at that time. He had all them belts. So him and Canelo was supposed to fight because they was paid on the same level and they had the same accolades. Triple G, I think, was a silver medalist, bro. Name somebody on that list that was a silver medalist you named. Boo Boo wasn't a silver medalist. He was an Olympian, though. That's why he deserves to fight Triple G. Charlo was an Olympian. Laura was a silver medalist. But Laura can't beat Triple G, bro. I like Laura, but he can't beat Triple G. Because Laura going to be in there trying to box. And Triple G be hitting too hard for Laura. Laura couldn't keep Hurd off of him. That's a fact. And Hurd fight at 154. Triple G fight at 160. And Triple G is a harder puncher than Jarrett Hurd. So that makes my statement true, bruh. Yeah, niggas wanted to fight Triple G, but if you really wanted to fight him, you would have to fight him for the money that they was offering. Because you didn't have more. Listen to what I'm saying. On top of the business and wanting to fight Triple G, you have to give the money that they was offering. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to give him the money that they was offering. Laura's the only person that can say I was a silver medalist too and I was a world champion. That was the only person. And that's up to Triple G. I feel like he ducked Laura too. But do I think Laura could beat Triple G? No. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Besides Danny Jacobs, who was the other best middleweight besides Triple G? It was Triple G and Danny Jacobs. Who was the other best middleweight? Besides Sergey Derevyanchenko, and he just smoked Triple G for real. Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to say. Like Charlo and them, they wasn't even at 160. They just came to 160 recently. And Charlo was at 160 and had problems with Korobov for real. Even though he rung him. We talking technically. We on here trying to judge nobody's character or nothing. We having a technical discussion. That's for people who watching this. Because people forget I'm talking technical boxing and how they matching up and why fighters is not fighting other fighters. And how these fighters ain't as good as other fighters due to the technicalities that they doing in the ring. And why these fighters is getting paid. Like Triple G was, even though he was fighting mid-tier guys, he was still stopping them, and he was the only one at middleweight. Yeah, Laura can't get on the bike against her, though, for real. Her bigger than Laura. So that's when you got to understand technicalities of boxing. So James Collins, I wasn't really wrong, bro. So I don't even understand what you're saying right there, buddy. Those guys came up to middleweight and wanted to fight Triple G because he was at 154 at the time. At that time, Canelo, Triple G, and Danny Jacobs were the best at middleweight. Once Canelo decided to go to middleweight, he was gonna fight. He had to fight Triple G, Danny Jacobs. Then Andre came up to middleweight, chasing all them fighters, and that's a fact. Laura, and listen, he said Laura should have got on the bike in the 11th and 12th against Hurd. He can't get on a bike. You can't get on a bike against a taller fighter because they got more reach, and Hurd be coming to you with the flicking jab. So he constantly keeping something in your face, keeping you on the end. Laura don't have no inside work. That's why he had problems. Yeah, you right. You right. Zatumbo. You right. Zatumbo. You right. You got to take a sacrifice, especially against Triple G, because he was the middleweight and he was he had the accolades in them Olympics, bruh. You be pulling them cars when you got that type of leeway for real, and you constantly beating everybody and stopping them. Like, nobody wanted to fight Triple G at 160 for real. That's what I was saying, bro. Nobody wanted to fight him at 160. Danny Jacobs and Canelo was the only people that really wanted to fight Triple G at 160, 160 pounds. Billy Joe Saunders did too, but Billy Joe Saunders be playing. Bradley versus Maidana. Maidana, blood. Maidana. I can't even trip. I gotta go with Maidana. He be hitting way too hard. And Bradley don't be trying to. Bradley be letting his heart get in the way sometimes. And that's Maidana's not the person for that. He'll get you out of here. I know he wasn't stopping top tier fighters. I said that. He was stopping mid tier fighters. But at 160, there was nobody else but Danny Jacobs. And I thought Danny Jacobs kind of beat him. But now when I would think about the fight, I would have to give him a draw because it's a lot of those rounds where Triple G hurt Danny Jacobs. Even though he didn't drop him, he hurt him and had him kind of wrong. And when you do that, that's an automatic 10-9. I don't care what the judges be talking about. I'm talking about when you hurt somebody because you really could have knocked them off their feet for real. At 160, he was the top tier for real. Because Charlo and all them wasn't at 160 yet. They was at 54. Him and his brother. Then they came to 160 and start calling out Triple G. And listen, man, I have nothing wrong with my man Charlos. Them some good brothers, man. But Brandon Adams is one of the most athletic dudes. But it's hard to put Brandon Adams, who has he's a good fighter, but he has a limited experience on the high level all like that. Like, if say Charlo was on that level, he would have to stop a fighter like Brandon Adams. Like, easily. Boom, 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 get him out of there. You can't stop. You have to stop Brandon Adams to make a real statement. Like, you have to do a statement to like get fights like that. Like, damn, he stopped him. Like, and Brandon Adams been stopped before. And that's no disrespect to my man Brandon Adams. Real talk. He ain't gonna go to the zone though, because Al is a good guy. So if he really wanted some work, he'd just tell Al set it up. He ain't gotta go nowhere. He don't have to go nowhere. If he wanted some work, he'll tell him, "Hey, Al, set it up." You heard what? See, this is the thing. You heard what Earl said. Earl said, "Al called us for the fights. He called us with these dudes." Errol said that. He called us with these dudes. We come with these cats. We pick who we want. We don't need we our own. We get money. We don't need all that. We pick who we want and we get work. That's how they do it. That's fact. That's how they doing it. So if that's how they doing it, that's how they doing it. If that's how they doing it, that's how they doing it. So it's up to Charlo if he wants some work. Where you going, to the Paris? All right, how long you gonna be over there? All right, babe. I'm about to be done. That's all he gotta do, blood. That's all he gotta do. And listen, man, this is boxing. I don't want to hear all that. Listen, you know how I know? Because people from Ohio be proving it. I'm from Ohio. People from Ohio in boxing prove it. For example, Adrian Broner had just beat Paulie Malignaggi. Adrian Broner said, I want to fight Matisse or Maidana or one of them. They told Adrian Broner, absolutely not. He said, I don't care. I want to fight him. Adrian Broner begged to fight Maidana and got to work. So you can't say these fighters, if they need to be with a certain promotion and all that. If you really want some work, you gonna get some work. Adrian Broner showed you. It don't matter if you were Al. If you want work, he gonna put you in there. Classic fight off rip. So I don't want to hear that. If you want some work, Triple G and Danny Jacobs was the best at middleweight at the time. Because all them other people at middleweight now was at 154. So when Canelo beat them, that made him the best middleweight. But then he still got to beat Boo Boo though. So, and then he can't be trying to take Boo Boo up to 168. But at the same time, it really don't make a difference. Because if you was gonna beat him at 160, you was gonna beat him at 168.
Ain't no difference.
Ain't no difference because
don't bust that head, your head getting
bust. Yeah, so it don't matter what weight he fighting at. Because it's only one weight class and everybody complain about cutting weight. So he actually doing you a favor. Would that be true?
Mm-hmm. I keep my weight on.
Can Jamal beat Jacob at 168?
Good fight.
That's a good fight, but I don't think he could beat Danny Jacobs at 168.
I don't think he'll get Jacobs now.
I don't think so. Because Jacobs did beat Derevyanchenko, and Derevyanchenko, I thought, beat Triple G. And Danny Jacobs gave Triple G the only other middleweight to give Triple G his hardest fight. I'm just going off that, what actually happened. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think I would go with Danny Jacobs because he got cracked too. You can't just be taking shots from him. He get you out of here with one of them boys. And he can box too. And he be moving his head and he's slick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to see. That's the fight we need to see before you just say. Before you say you want to see Charlo with Canelo, we need to see Charlo and Danny Jacobs or something like that. Or one of them, or Charlo with Derevyanchenko or somebody. You know what I mean? Because he got to be tested first. You can't just get in there with somebody who's been doing this. I don't see what people see in Charlo that's so sweet. He doesn't move his head and he doesn't vary his punches and speeds. Also flat-footed. Charlo versus Benavidez at 168. Charlo, Benavidez. That's an easy fight for Benavidez. He too big, bro, and he be jabbing and he be putting punches together. You cannot be still.
Punches and pressure.
Punches and pressure and bunches, and he can punch. And he knows how to be consistent with his jab when he want to. Triple G and Prime Marvelous Hagler. That's a good fight. Because Triple G is a lot bigger than Marvel and Marvelous. And Triple G he can box, he can jab. He got a good jab, bro. We talking facts, how people really be fighting. Like, And when Marvin Hagler had a chance to go in there and get loose with Roberto Duran, he chose to box it a little bit. I felt like he didn't want to make it a dog fight with him. So, Triple G, it just depends. Marvin Hagler a dog, though. And he's strong, so it just depends. He fought some. That's a good 50-50 fight. I can't even front. It's a good 50-50 fight. Marvin Hagler is a small middleweight. Triple G is pretty much a perfectly sized middleweight. He's a good size for a middleweight. Pause. Lucas Matisse versus Chino. I don't know. They probably fought in the Emmys. They both Argentinian. So, that's a good fight. That's a good fight. I'm going to go with Chino, though, because Matisse be quitting. I'm going to go with Chino. Maidana don't quit. He there for to get work. He there to get that work. We about to end it today, man. We gonna keep a short one, blood. Hey, I thank y'all for all the donations. It's good. We just wanted to get a quick one in with my man Coley. No, Hagler was like 5'6", 5'7", bruh. Hagler was extremely shorter than Leonard. Hagler wasn't that much taller than Roberto Duran, and Roberto Duran was 5'6.5". You gotta watch them fights, bro. You will see how tall they is. Roberto Duran is short, bro. Hagler was short and stocky, and probably 5'7.5". Hagler was small. We gotta go though. Won yourself though. Won it. Love all y'all, my G's. Pause.